Well, this is Brian. Today is Wednesday, August 3rd, 2022. I'm actually in my now hometown of Santee at Mast Park. Just trying to keep it quiet because there were some coyotes at the beginning of the videos, you can see there. And there was also a homeless encampment right there, and I didn't want to wake anybody up. So, yeah, pretty interesting start to the day. So this is actually this is the city I live in, Santee. First time I've really done any exploring right here, because it's been so very darn warm, actually just downright hot. So I've been sticking to the coastal canyons. So I'm here on a relatively early morning jaunt out here, just checking out some of the local scenery. Not planning anything big today, just a little poking around. It's kind of neat to see. There were like at least 4 coyotes there. Barely started walking on the trail and boom. So it was time to whip out the camera. I was going to wait till I was a little further in the trail, but I just decided to get it cracking. Just didn't want to wake up who was ever sleeping in that tent. So, doing this while it's still relatively comfortable outside. It's probably about 67, 68 degrees right now. I'm sure it's going to be heading up to the low 90s, as it's been pretty much every day for the last couple of weeks. Which is actually pretty close to average for this part. We're here in the El Cajon Valley. So I just decided to do a relatively short early morning jaunt in a spot I've never been to in my own city. It's pretty neat little spot. I'm thinking there might be a spotlight video coming up today too, because I see some possibilities. Almost didn't go out this week, so I'm normally off Tuesday and Wednesday now, and yesterday I just didn't motivate myself enough to get out. So at least figured out salvage and do it on the back half of my days off. And there's a lot of cottonwood trees here. A lot of Fremont cottonwoods around here. Huh. Even a bottle brush tree growing in there. That's pretty cool. It's part of the San Diego River system right here. definitely see some spotlight opportunities this morning. I've already done Fremont Cottonwood. Did that last year in Angeles National Forest. Of course, I've done Coast Live Oak, and I've done a couple of ode videos to this tree, which I'll probably do more, because it's a tree that's very important to me. So I just want to see where this will lead and see what kind of interesting things I could find. Lots of Fremont Cottonwood around here. You can tell they form some pretty dense colonies over here. Brazilian pepper tree. Not surprised to see that around here. Ooh, some young eucalypt. Yeah, looks like Comodulensis. There are actually some quite large ones here. Behind the cottonwood. There's a decent sized Eucalyptus Comodulensis right there, actually. Very fast growing trees, eucalypts, or at least a lot of the ones. That one's probably close to 100 feet tall, which is not unprecedented. We'll take this for a little while and see what other interesting things pop up. Wildlife, plants, you name it. That's a nice sized eucalyptus tree right there. You can tell it's not a very old tree either. It doesn't have a huge girth. That one over there is much older, but not as tall. Here's an old arroyo willow. Wow. This one's been around for a long time. Unless that's the snag of... No. Quite an old arroyo willow tree there. A lot of pepper tree. Here's a type of willow. I've seen quite a bit around here. This is Gooding's black willow. Salix goodingi. This tree is closely related to the Salix nigra of the Mississippi River Valley in the eastern half of the U.S. Ooh, some little side trails. I might have to take a couple of those. And this is draping vine right here. Desert grape or California or Southern California wild grape. It's just taken over. It looks like it's trying to reclaim its spot over this pepper tree here. That's Vitis gurdiana. Yeah, one thing about this plant is it will just flop itself on whatever it can grow over. Including non-native plants too. I don't know whether it chokes them out or not. I really don't think it does, not to my knowledge. There's a huge cottonwood tree over there. I think this is near the golf course right here. Yeah, this is the Carlton Hills Golf Course. So I'm parked on Carlton Hills Road. And that's the Carlton Oaks Golf Course right there. I can't really see it from here too well, but there's a humongous old cottonwood tree. Populus fremontii. I can see its trunk. I'm trying to see if I can see the rest of the tree. It's a big one too. Or at least it's got a huge trunk on it. There's some other interesting stuff in there. I think there's a pomegranate tree growing in there too. I think. Saw a distinctive yellow or red flower in there. Let's see what it says. Here's a sign, but it's graffitied over. Even this Eucalyptus comodolensis is not immune to some insane entanglements by our grove here. What does this say? End of City Trail. Yeah, so I guess this is the end. Trying to see here. I guess it's the end of the trail already. Well, it goes the other way too, so I can always check it out. Look at all that grape. I can see the grapes developing on it. When it grows in an area, it grows. It covers everything. Yeah, like I said, even the large eucalyptus trees or non-native trees are not immune. It's pretty nice. So I'm just going to go the other way and maybe take some of those little side trails and see what I could find. Of course, we got red willow. Red willow here too, Salix levigata. Just tangles and tangles of wild grapes. Love to see that. Well, I'll see you on the next clip.